Well, Heidi Ho, Canadian freedom fighter.
One more time, I fucked up.
I'm in Mission, British Columbia at Jack's Towing Impound Yard.
I don't know what. Okay, ready? There, Heidi. This is Heidi Ho. She's going to be reporting to you guys about some misgivings here in Mission, BC.
And Ralph's just getting his camera set up. So once again, Heidi Ho, Canadian freedom fighter, and we're in Mission, British Columbia. And here we are in Jack's Towing Yard. And we'll see if they respect our right for privacy, public photography on public property. This is another tow yard across the street, so I got two side by side. It was raining yesterday and the day before. Well, I had these people see if I can wait until the train goes. Well, this person called himself Agent Roberto, and his phone number is 516-548-5509. And they were saying that I'm covered for being disabled for money from the American US government. And how I ran into these people was this person asked to be my friend on Facebook, and her name was Connie Taylor, and said that, oh geez, Heidi, maybe I can help you out with getting some money. I just got surprise money delivered to my door today, and I can give you their name and phone number to phone them. So I phoned Roberto, did mostly texting to them, but what they wanted to do was me pay them $700 up front, and I would be eligible for 100,000 back. So when it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. So anyways, they text back and forth for about a day and a half, and finally I said to them in a text that, well, I'm a brain injury survivor and all my money goes into my lawyer as a trust account, so I just can't get money out on the spur of the moment. And this was taking place on a Sunday, and the next day was a holiday. So anyways, Roberto asks me back, I have discussed with the board of directors. I think they will have to help you out with some payment. The company can only make payment through a credit card or a bank account. How many credit cards do you have? Kindly get back to me as soon as possible. My reply was, well, I have no credit cards. I can get money from my lawyer, but it's a holiday. So since Connie Taylor referred me to you, I thought, okay, well, Connie Taylor could put the $700 up front for me. And Roberto, I would be happy to pay Carol 20% of whatever I get. And then Roberto texts me back, what's the username and password of the bank account? Agent Roberto says that. Again, phone number 516-548-5509. And my reply is, my lawyer would kill me if I gave out password, and you do not need that information to deposit, and my lawyer only knows my passwords. That's part of my trusteeship. And that came to me at 5:30 in the morning, where they were still trying to see if they could hook me. Well, I'm going to leave it up to your guys' discretion, as if that didn't sound fishy. And I'm going to see if I can pull up Connie Taylor's phone number. Oh, there we go. Connie Taylor. No, I won't be able to get it because I'll have to go on Facebook. But anyways, needless to say, Roberto was the one that was passing himself off. The other person said that they already got a payment from him. So that obviously is hard to believe. And I figured I'd leave it up to public judgment if these guys weren't trying to do a scam. Well, we finally got a worker to come outside to have a cigarette break. Anyways, I'm going to put this away. And once again, Roberto's phone number was 516-548-5509. So it definitely looks like our right to public photography is going to be respected. I've only been videoing for about 10 minutes, so we'll see if a truck comes by and that if they have interest.
Filming for the Eagles at all?
Pardon
Were
me?
you filming the Eagles at all?
No, I'm videoing anything I can see, and
Oh,
I'm waiting if they'll come out and harass me.
I see.
I have a YouTube channel,
Oh, okay.
so public photography in
Oh,
public.
okay. I see what you're saying. I just thought there was a bunch of eagles chasing each other around in the woods over there.
Okay.
I thought maybe they were over here now. I just thought
Nope.
All right. Take care.
Have a nice day. Well, that's a local resident of Mission. We're in Mission, British Columbia at Jack's Towing. They are a good tow truck company. I used them many times. I had a Chevy van that had Bobby Orr's stencil, unfortunately, on both rear quarter panels, but it said Bobby Orr. And I had a lowrider Mazda truck 89 that was on airbags, so I could tilt it any direction I wanted. In fact, I had 20 different positions I could tilt it in. I stay to be outside, eh?
Not bad.
Well, there goes a Summit dump truck. Supposed to get another Steadicam delivered to me today by Amazon. So it'll be interesting when I do get back to where I live, if I have another stabilizer. I have 2 cameras, so I was gonna hook up the stabilizers, one stabilizer for one camera, the other stabilizer for this camera, and then use my monopod and have a cell phone bracket on the one that I have right now, and then the new one will have a cell phone bracket on it, so then I can use my other phone and videotape live on Facebook. So that'll be interesting. But we are in Canada, and we are known for being just too darn polite. So I was really disappointed in Roberto trying to scam money from people. Be interesting if that phone number is even working. On my phone, I've got 2 different internet carriers for free. One's called Fongo, and the other one's called Text Now. Text Now I can phone down to the States, and that's free. Of course, you got to be using Wi-Fi. And my Fongo, I can use it anywhere in Canada, but It won't let me phone my brother, and it won't let me phone my friend that lived in that town called New York is big, but this is bigger. That's a shopper from the Rona store in Mission. But Jack's Towing doesn't seem to be interested in me at all. So I would say that Jack's Towing definitely respects the right to public photography on public property, which is where I'm standing, right beside a fire hydrant. Well, I'm going to walk up the street through this tow lot that's across the street and see what happens there. Again, you're watching Heidi Ho, Canadian Freedom Fighter. Hit like, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment. Heidi Ho, Canadian Freedom Fighter. And this tow truck company is called Mission Auto Body and Towing. And right in front of me is a government postal letter box. Here's the telephone beside me. I won't be able to see if they can see me. There's a tow truck right in front of their guard shack. So I'm in Mission, British Columbia until the 31st, and I fly back to Saskatoon, and I'll be coming back out to Mission right after Christmas, if not sooner. Well, Siding Vancouver gave us a wave. That was nice. They're pulling in Rona, so maybe when I go back to Jack's, I'll end up talking to them. Again, Heidi Ho, Canadian freedom fighter. Hit the like, thumbs up button. Hit subscribe. And you can leave me a comment. However, I need 1,000 subscribers to be able to go live on YouTube, which is always nice when you run into trouble. And I joined August 1st. I started my channel after watching the American First Amendment auditors and open carry, and I couldn't believe how they were being treated. And I'm also an advocate for federal, provincial, and rentalsmen. So I have 2 cases ongoing in Saskatoon to be registered for Revenue Canada disability status. And I have 2 clients in Mission here in BC. And they're both for Revenue Canada disability tax credit. It's backdatable 10 years. So it's worth quite a bit of money if you paid into income tax. It's worth an extra $8,000 deduction. And we're back at Jack's Towing. I have a backup cameraman with me. He's in the Rona's parking lot. And we've been videoing for 22 minutes. So this is a Rona chain lumber store. Rona's been called a few names over the years. I had a contractor discount card that had Revy on it. That's 2 stores ago from this one. And I did paintings of houses. Had a hardwood floor company. We installed unfinished sand in the house floors, or we would install pre-finished floors. Of course, pre-finished floors are a lot less dusty. And here's our guys from Siding Vancouver. Well, I'm going to shut this one down. And thank you for watching. There's my backup cameraman. Well, again, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Heidi Ho, signing off.